Man, these running backs are dropping like a dime a dozen. What is up, Finn fans? I'm recording this late Saturday night. You guys are seeing this. Well, I'm just probably going to release it. So you might be seeing it late Saturday night or you might be seeing it Sunday. But yes, the Miami Dolphins are dealing with a little bit of a running back issue with a few of their running backs going on the COVID list, one going to IR, and another one's banged up. So we're going to talk about that. And then again, I'm going to reiterate who we should be rooting for today for you guys watching this to help our playoff chances, because the Vikings already beat the Steelers. That really helped our chances. Before we jump into that, I got to shout out some new members in Wagga Wagga Oops and CP Johnson. Thank you guys so much for joining the membership. If you want to be a member, linked, hit the join button next to the subscribe button. You want to be a patron, also linked below. I'm going to mess around with the membership and the Patreon, add perks to the higher tiers, just so you guys feel like you got more bang for your buck. I want to give you more supporting me. I want to give you more. So look out for that. Also, don't forget about Backroom Collections. Fantastic artwork, especially with the holiday season coming about 2 weeks away, give or take. Yeah, this is the 12th you're watching this. Less than 2 weeks away. 11 days, 13 days away. Go over there, use the promo code DDW, and you get yourself 10% off high quality canvas artwork. It doesn't have to just be NFL. It doesn't have to just be Dolphins. They do it all. Check them out. So yes, the main thing we're going to be talking about is the fact that Myles Gaskin and Salvon Ahmed are on the COVID list. Now, they both are reportedly vaccinated. And why does that matter? Kind of like the whole Aaron Rodgers situation, that if they're not vaccinated, they have to be away from the team for a certain amount of time. And there's more implications, right? Like, say we were to play a game, say this came out Tuesday and we were to play a game Sunday. Being that they're vaccinated, there's a higher probability that they'll play the game versus if they weren't vaccinated, they're definitely out for the game on Sunday. Being that we're on a bye week, though, they have more time to essentially, again, if you are vaccinated, you just have to give 2 negative tests 24 hours before returning to the club. And then they can come back. So again, Gaskin and Salvon Ahmed on the COVID list. Salvon Ahmed, as of me recording this, I think he's on there now. And then Patrick Laird, my boy, is going to IR with a knee injury. I think he sprained his MCL, if I'm remembering correctly. And we saw how big of a hit that took on the third down passing game, because he was really big implemented in pass blocking on that third down. And we saw with Myles Gaskin just not even block his dude, gives up a sack in a critical third down position. So losing Laird and Myles Gaskin and Salvon Ahmed, again, I would be surprised if they don't play against the Jets. They have a week to get off the COVID list, so I'd be real surprised if they don't play against the Jets. But that being said, if they don't, who do we have, right? We have Philip Lindsay, who rolled his ankle, dealing with that. Again, I'd be surprised if he's not ready for the Jets. I really want to see him do his thing. With Laird going down, he is really good at pass blocking and really good at running it to the outside. So I'd like to see him come back and do his thing. But then we have Duke Johnson and Garrett Dokes, who are on the practice squad. A lot of people are clamoring and wanting to hear and see from Garrett Dokes. And again, Duke Johnson, we got a very small glimpse of him, like the speed burst that he has, but we need to see more. So we have those two guys. And then, of course, people forget we have Malcolm Brown, who is on IR, on IR with a quad injury. And he might have the potential to come back, especially with the bye week that we're dealing with, and everyone's resting up and getting ready for this stretch. So that's the news and the updates I have for the running back situation. Like I said, being that Gaskin and Ahmed are both vaccinated, I don't see this being a problem, but I'm just giving you guys a heads up. Laird going to IR, he's out for a minimum of 3 weeks. So best case scenario, we get him back for the Patriots game. And then Philip Lindsay, hopefully with the bye, he gets healthy. And then I told you about all that stuff. So now let's talk about today, if you're watching this on Sunday, who the Dolphins should be rooting for. Now, I told you guys in the picks video that should be rooting for the Vikings to beat the Steelers. I picked the Steelers. I was wrong in that one, but the Vikings won. Good. Helps us out. And if you guys remember in the beginning of the season, I talked about a lot of people were like, week 14 bye. this is why week 14 bye is nice, right? Because we need to win the next 4 games, and that shoots our chances of making the playoffs up like drastically. I think like it's like a 75% chance if we go 10-7. It really helps us out drastically. But having this late round bye, we're rested. Whereas only 4 teams have a week 14 bye. It's the Dolphins, the Patriots, the Colts, and I don't know the 4th team off the top of my head, and the Eagles. I looked it up. Probably cut that out, but I looked it up. The Eagles. Only 4 teams have a bye right now. So all the other teams, all the other 28 teams are, and these 4 teams with that last stretch, the Jets don't have a bye. Jets had an early bye. Saints don't have a bye. They're banged up. And the Titans don't have a bye. They're also banged up. And then we got to face the Patriots who had a bye. So it's going to be a nice game. That being said, again, if we would have won the games we should have, it would be even better. Because I talked about, go back and watch my season prediction. I talked about this late round bye. All of a sudden we get that steam. We're fresh. We make the playoffs. We're fresher than the playoff teams. So that being said, just want to throw that little tidbit in there. These are the teams we should be rooting for. And these are the teams that I think are more likely to win versus the teams less likely to win, right? Titans are taking on the Jaguars. Obviously, we want the Jaguars to beat the Titans, but I don't see it happening. I see Tennessee beating the Jaguars. We want Kansas City to beat the Raiders. That seems more likely than not. But again, the Raiders have put up a good fight against Kansas City. So nothing's set in stone, but that's a good chance for that one. Baltimore beating the Browns. That one is go either way, because say Baltimore falters and they really start to lose and they have the same record. Say the Cleveland Browns pull it out of nowhere and they win the division, and Baltimore and Miami have the same record trying to get to the playoffs. Obviously, Miami wins with the tiebreaker. So glad they beat them on Thursday night. But right now, being that Cleveland has the same 6-6, Dolphins are 6-7, we are rooting for the Baltimore Ravens. Then we have the Chargers and the Giants. Now, the Giants are in LA to face the Chargers. We want the Chargers to win this game. I don't see it happening. Did I say Giants to win this game? I don't see it happening. I really don't. Especially if Giraffe is playing, which, again, I'm hearing Daniel Jones has his injuries worse. So I see the Chargers having a humongous day. But, yeah, we want the Giants to win that one. Detroit against Denver. We want Detroit to win. I don't see that happening, especially because it's in Denver. But you never know. They might get off that hot win off the Vikings and actually come out and pull this victory off. So we'll see, but we want Detroit in that one. The 49ers Bengals one, like I talked about in the picks video, this one's interesting. The 49ers win, that helps the Dolphins with moving up in the playoff ranking and getting closer to potentially overseeding the Bengals. But if the Bengals end up winning, right, say the Bengals take over the division again and pushes the Ravens down all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, like I said before, 49ers and the Dolphins have the same record. It comes to draft picks, kind of in the same realm. So again, that one, either or, I'm fine with. Bengals win, fine with that. 49ers win, I'm fine with that. And then the final is the Buccaneers and the Buffalo Bills. We want the Bucs to win that one, obviously. We don't want the Bills to have the same record as the Dolphins because they swept us, so they have the tiebreaker. That's why having Buffalo beat New England was more important, because the fact that Buffalo swept us. And if there's a better chance of them winning and going 10-7 and losing to Tampa Bay and then the Patriots again, all of a sudden we're screwed because they have a tiebreaker. Unless there's like a 3-4-way tie, then I don't know how that works. But that's what we're looking at for who we want to be rooting for tomorrow, if you're watching this late Saturday, or today. Jags, Kansas City, Baltimore, New York Giants, Detroit, 49ers, and Bucs. Again, I expect the Bucs, the 49ers, the Ravens, the Chiefs to win. I kind of picked those. But, yeah, that's all I got for you. Like I said, today was my daughter's first birthday, so for the past couple of days I've been MIA, getting ready for the party. But I want to thank you guys, all you guys who are wishing her a happy birthday. I posted a picture finally so you guys can see what she looked like. And all the kind words, I appreciate it. I love all of you guys. I will see you tomorrow. I will see you Monday. I am going, after all the games are played, I am going to make a video for Monday where we go through all the scenarios of what needs to happen for the last 4 weeks for the Dolphins to get in the playoffs. I have a whole scenario list, and I have a big video for you guys for Monday. So other than that, I'll see you guys Monday. I hope you guys enjoy this Sunday on a bye week. Again, let's go Jags, let's go Kansas City, let's go Baltimore, let's go Giants, let's go Detroit, let's go 49ers, and let's go Tampa Bay. All you win drastically helps the Dolphins' playoff chances. But other than that, guys, I'll see you Monday. But like usual, stay classy. Fans up.